Keith, what an introduction to Waterford FC.
Yeah, good night for us. I thought the boys, in difficult circumstances on a very tricky pitch, put in a great shift, good effort, good work rate all around the team, scored some good goals at good times in the game. So particularly coming up to half-time, Roland gets a great strike to put us 1-0 ahead, and then we get 2 goals before half-time in quick succession, well taken goals. And it brings us in, gives us a little bit of breathing space, 3-0 up at half-time, and I suppose the message at that point was to try and treat the game as a 0-0, that we don't get complacent, that we still get after the next goal, and I thought the boys done that really, really well, managed the game a little bit better, and scored some good goals, and a little bit disappointed with the goal we conceded right at the end. Game gets a little bit stretched, a little bit disorganised, with bodies coming on, bodies coming off, but overall I don't think I could have asked for a better start.
When you look at the game as it proceeded, I mean, the game was over with the 4th goal, but in fairness to the lads, they just kept plugging away, and it was as if they were 1-0 down, chasing the game for the whole game. They never let up. Well,
that has to be our mindset, so we have to get after every game and not be satisfied. We want to try and win football matches. That's what we're here for, that's what the boys play football for, and great credit to them. That they were hungry, they showed a desire, like I said, in difficult circumstances tonight on a tricky pitch for both teams, and great credit must go to the staff this week that have come in and worked in difficult circumstances, with a little bit of uncertainty this week. Brian, Gary and David, along with Dirk, have been brilliant since I've come in, and some of the set plays came off tonight, and it's fantastic to see that. Some great delivery by Brian Bagley. That's what we want. We want to get up to win games, and to do it tonight in the manner that we did, and the reception that we got, the players got, that's what we want. We want to try and reproduce that. It's not going to be like that every week, we understand, but I saw some signs tonight that the boys are receptive, they want to learn, they're hungry to improve, and that's a good sign.
Well, you had Killian Cantwell making his first start in the centre defence alongside Giles. Great start, and a goal to boot as well.
Yeah, I thought the two boys did well. Again, there's always going to be aspects of our game where we need to improve, but you can ask no more from Killian. I think he came in, he's eager to prove he should be in the team, and it was a difficult decision to leave Eddie out. He hasn't done a huge amount wrong. But it was a decision to bring Killian in, alongside Giles, shift Giles over to left-sided centre back. I thought Ryan Burke and Giles did particularly well down that side. And listen, it's hard to single out players. Ronan Coughlin led the line really well. He showed his experience. He was threatening on the counter-attack, particularly when they would jump and we would break lines with our passing. Ronan showed his quality. It was a great centre-forward's goal as far as I'm concerned when he sniffs that out. It's brilliant for a striker to get those type of goals. So, all in all, it's a pleasing night. It's a great start. But we're back in tomorrow morning. We'll recover. The boys will come in. They'll play tonight. They'll have heavy legs. They need to do recovery. The boys that didn't play, they work at the end of the game, and then they'll come in tomorrow and work again. So to try and make sure that we keep them up to speed fitness-wise, and to ensure that when they get their chance, that they're ready to play.
It was a great opportunity for you as well to kind of get a look at some of the substitutes as well. You were able to clear your bench and give everybody an opportunity to run out, and they've all delivered as well.
Yeah, the boys coming in, Connor,
the 2 young lads as well.
Yeah, and Connor coming on, getting a goal. That'd be great for him. The 2 boys, Harvey, I thought was excellent. Romeo showed signs when he came in. Dean Larkin came in. He's an athlete in there. So these are young boys that they need minutes. They need to play, and they need to. Hopefully tonight gives them an indication that if they're doing well, if they're training well, and I think they're good enough, the staff think they're good enough, we'll give them opportunities.
You mentioned today, sorry Ray, you mentioned today in the press conference about you've watched this play. You would have been more pleased tonight, I say, what you saw from yourself. We looked to pass the ball sharper, we looked to retain the ball well, we looked to make right decisions in right areas. Was that a really pleasing element that you saw tonight?
Of course, there's no other way that you can look at it really. So the players were receptive. Great instruction by the coaching staff this week. I saw that on the training ground yesterday. you know, the mindset of the players, mentality of the players was good. They were hungry to win. They know they've disappointed this year at home, and they wanted to put on a show for the supporters tonight, because ultimately that's what we're here to do. We're in the business of it's a spectator sport, but we're in the show business in that sense, that like people come, they pay their cash at the gate to come in and watch the team play, and hopefully they got good value for their money tonight. And
you could feel that in the stands, couldn't you, throughout the game? 2,500 people here. You could nearly feel the change of atmosphere in the stadium throughout the course of the match.
It's a pity the two stands aren't a little bit closer to the pitch, to be perfectly honest with you, because it would create an even better atmosphere. The supporters were fantastic. They gave me a great reception. They gave the players a great reception. You know, and they responded to what they saw on the pitch, and that's natural, you know, and that's what we want to do. We want to get the supporters excited about coming to watch their team play. And if anybody has listened to me in the last 10 years, I've said that time and time again. You know, that's what it's about. It's about getting punters through the door, you know, bringing them back every week, getting them excited about watching their team play. And it's like I said, this is a good football club, very proud football club, and we want to try and represent them well on the football pitch, the people of Waterford.